Hello everyone, my name is Mathew McKenna and welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to a song that I've had a bunch of requests for, both on YouTube and Twitter and other social media. People have really wanted me to react to Perfect by Ed Sheeran, and this is actually the first time in this whole reaction series I've been doing where I'm going to listen to a song by an artist that I'm familiar with and that I really enjoy. I'm actually quite a big Ed Sheeran fan, mostly because of his Multiply album. I actually don't think I've listened to anything other than his Multiply album, so maybe I'm just a fake fan, but I think he's very talented and I really enjoy the music he puts out. Actually, in saying that, I realized that I have listened to two songs from the Divide album. Those are Shape of You and Castle on the Hill, both of which I wasn't really that big a fan of, to be honest. This might sound weird, but it didn't really feel like an Ed Sheeran song. I don't really know. With all that said, I'm pretty keen to listen to Perfect. I know that this song has made a splash, but I'm genuinely a little bit scared that I won't like it, which is maybe one of the reasons that I haven't listened to it yet. Before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure you head down below, click that subscribe button, and enable notifications so you get a notification anytime I upload a new video. That way you don't miss if I react to your favorite artist. Let's get stuck into it. Keep my love in a photograph.
I found a love for me.
Sounds like a Christmassy song. I guess that sort of makes sense with the imagery because there were like Christmas wreaths and some of those, what are they called? Baubles? Is that the word? This does feel a bit more Ed Sheeran-y though. I don't know if I'm alone in thinking that Shape of You and Castle on the Hill didn't feel quite like Ed, but maybe some of my fears have been put a little bit to rest in the intro to this song.
Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl. Well, I never knew you were.
Oh, was he thinking that he'd be spending time alone with her, and then her friends came along, and now he's bummed? I guess that's kind of what's going on.
I will not give you up this time.
I might sound like a bit of a fanboy, but the way that Ed Sheeran does his like vocal runs and the wavers of his notes just is almost perfect. Ah, perfect. That was not intentional.
Baby, I'm dancing in the
Damn. First off, the high notes there are great, but I don't think I was ever really gonna be surprised by Ed Sheeran hitting some nice high notes. But the imagery there, I am a sucker for landscape shots. I mentioned that in the video where I reacted to Harry Styles, that I really like those grand landscape shots. So that scores bonus points for me.
you between my arms. Barefoot.
Don't do that. No. I have seen in so many movies and TV shows to specifically not do that. Ed, I am reprimanding you right now. I'm telling you off, do not.
When you said you looked a mess.
They cut away real quick so you didn't see the aftermath of him like ripping a little bit of his tongue off while trying to pull it off of that pole.
Heard it, darling, you look
That is really cool.
tonight.
Ooh, that is real quality use of violin right there. I've mentioned this a couple times, but I don't like when people kind of go overboard and turn violin into overkill. But in sort of pop music like this, when it's used right, and I think importantly in some songs, sparingly, it sounds really good. And I think that's an example of great usage.
The woman.
I've honestly never seen anything like that. That is really cool.
To carry more than just my secrets. To carry love.
Damn, that snow looks beautiful. I feel like Americans really take it for granted in a lot of the country because in Australia, snow is so uncommon. It just pretty much doesn't happen anywhere except for a couple of select areas. I've only once seen snow and we had to specifically drive to the snowfields so that I could see it. And in the like week that I was there, it only actually snowed once. So count yourselves lucky if you get snow like this, especially on Christmas. One of the things that I really want is a white Christmas, and that's just not ever gonna happen in Australia. We get blaring heat and sadness.
Dancing in the dark. With you between my arms.
It's just so Christmassy. Like wooden cabin, oversized jumpers, lamps, snow in the background. Honestly, this is my aesthetic. I'm a winter person through and through. I love winter, and I just, yeah. It makes me really sad that I will literally never have anything like that in Australia.
Barefoot on the grass. Listening to our favorite favorite song.
This is honestly shot like a movie. Some of that framing and those shots through the woods are beautiful. This is something that I haven't really mentioned too often in my reaction series, but I actually quite enjoy music videos that aren't just the person lip syncing or just singing. I just prefer when it's like music accompanied by appropriate imagery and preferably a bit of a storyline. With that said, I think it's really cool the way that this music video has sort of managed to transition into someone singing the song, but do it so naturally. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Hey, it's the photograph. She can keep him inside the pocket of her ripped jeans. That's so dumb. Ed Sheeran seems to have a thing for slow dancing in his music video. The Thinking Out Loud music video was just entirely a slow dance scene, and don't get me wrong, it was beautifully done. I just thought it was an interesting thing to note that he seems to enjoy putting slow dancing scenes into his music videos. Honestly, all round, that was a beautiful song and a beautiful music video. I feel kind of silly for being worried about how that song would be now, because that was really lovely. Funny thing is that even though I enjoyed it, I don't really think it's something that I would listen to too much. It's not going to go on my playlist, but I can say that I did really enjoy it. And I do think the music video was really beautifully done. But what I want to know is, what about you? Did you enjoy the song? Maybe you've been the complete opposite to me. Maybe you've been listening to that song non-stop for the last month. Whatever it is, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, as always, let me know if you have any artists that you would particularly like me to react to. If they are in the pop music sphere, I probably haven't listened to them, because yes, I do live under a rock. It's a very comfy rock, it is my home, but I'm trying to gradually crawl out of that rock and understand the pop music scene, expand my horizon. So let me know who you think I should listen to. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big old thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and have a great time until I see you next. Bye bye.